Okay, guys, I am super sorry. Let me open up my clubhouse room. I'm sorry for the delay. Um, I had some technical difficulties, and I finally got it working. So just give me 2 seconds. All right. So I think everything is good. I'm live now on Facebook and YouTube, and now I'm logging into my Clubhouse so that it can be recorded on my Clubhouse platform. Give me 2 seconds, guys, okay? And I'm gonna get started. And I want to give some people some time to maybe come in if they want to come in and listen. Let's see. All right. Start the room. Okay, sounds good. So I have my Clubhouse on and recording. So good night, guys. How are you? I am your host tonight, B, with ClearCanvas. And tonight we're gonna be painting. I'm finishing up a canvas from last week, y'all. So just give me a second. Um, okay, this is so ugly. Hold on one second. All right. So I don't know if it's gonna let people come in. I'm just trying to give people a little bit of time to click the link that want to possibly click on. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead on and get started with the class. So tonight is gonna be called give me one more second, guys. I'm on here and I'm gonna just share this room. Copy the link. Yes. Okay, so yes, tonight we're gonna be, and I'm give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get some water because I need some water for my paintbrushes. I'm so like off. Y'all just give me a second. I'm coming. I'm gonna get us some music going. I gotta get our room set to par. I am so sorry for the delay, guys. And we're gonna get this party started right. I am just, please give me a few minutes. I'm super excited about tonight's class. And we can get going in just a little bit. I'm trying to get us a little bit of music going. All right. African. I'm just gonna put on some beats. Hold on 1 second.
Credit card debt is a challenge many of us face.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Fortunately, there are a lot of ways to manage
together.
If you have 3 or 4...
So we can get started. I'm so glad that this is literally a free support group, because when I don't start on time, it makes me feel so horrible. So we're gonna get ready to get started. I wanted to get us some good vibes going so we can really get into the groove. All right, and tonight we're gonna be talking about how to heal the unhealthy heart. Okay, this is an important topic to me. I was sitting on my bed just literally chilling, and then I started thinking about this topic, and I just was drawn to start writing about it. So this week I am going to be continuing on to painting this canvas, which I started on our last ClearCanvas session. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. I have actually given this painting a name, guys. It is called My African Love Song. Okay, so I'm going to be finishing working on my African Love Song tonight. And I am super excited about painting with you guys tonight. And I hope that this becomes a super sacred space for you where you can literally come in, pour out, experience healing in such a way that it's edifying for the rest of your week. So, give me 1 more second. I got 1 more thing to get. Someone for my... Okay. So now, I got my... Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Oh well, I give up. I was trying to let people come in, but I don't know. I messed it up somehow. But anyway, we are here. And we are live. Okay, Facebook, YouTube, ClearCanvas. You can see the logo is like a little lady with a light bulb. So anybody can find me on ClearCanvas and or Facebook at ClearCanvas. So let me tell you a little bit about ClearCanvas tonight. It is a safe space to pour. It's free art therapy. Each week I'll be doing a different topic. Sometimes I'll do more than one topic a week. It just definitely depends on how I'm feeling and what's on my mind. Because ClearCanvas, the canvas is a picture, but we also want to think about the canvas as a representation of the mind. So the goal of the group is to create positive mental thinking and positive thoughts. So we can come here, we can talk about anything that is pressing. Anybody that logs in can feel free to comment, chat, express their own feelings, get anything off their chest. This is a safe place of encouragement, so it won't be any bashing on the channel or anything of that nature. It's all about support and upliftment at no cost to you. I like to say you can get you a little drink, sip a little bit. As you can see, I have my glass of water tonight. I don't have no special drink. I would much rather be having something else, but I don't have anything else. So I'm rocking with water tonight. As I was saying before, I'm finishing up this painting from last week. And I'm going to be calling it my African love song. Okay. So tonight's topic is how to heal the unhealthy heart. Tonight we will discuss the heart. So the first question I have for you is, you can't see the heart if you don't have the heart. Okay, that's the first thing. I want us to think about what that means. You can't see the heart if you don't have the heart. So when you look into the mirror, guys, I want us to think about this. What do you see? When you're looking in your mirror every day, what do you see? What is it that you would do and what is it you wouldn't do? Okay. These are some things I want you to be thinking about as we're talking tonight. So, what you would do for yourself, would you do that thing for somebody else? For one, I put that depends on if you love them as you love yourself. So this is a good discussion tonight because a lot of us have to think about how we really feel about ourselves. We have to really face the images that we see when we look in the mirror. And I'm not just talking about from a physical standpoint. I'm speaking super spiritual, like how do you see yourself? So now, I'm sorry, like I hit a button and cut out a little meditation music off. So the question is, what would you do for yourself? And would you do for yourself that same thing for someone else? And I said that depends on if you love them as you love yourself. Now tonight, I usually introduce a color, but tonight we're going to be painting. I'm painting with different colors. As you can see, I'm kind of finishing up with like some browns, a little bit of gold, a little bit of red. Let's see if I can get that in the camera. So that's pretty much what we are going to be working with tonight. Or that's what I'm going to be working with. I'm hoping that you guys are at home with your canvases. If you don't have a canvas, you can just definitely just sit back and chill and listen to the topic. And if you have a comment, you can type it in the chat or you can definitely like link up your camera and chime in, because anybody can join the stream. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to point out is that your heart can it can really upset demons, guys. This is how I feel. Your heart can upset demons. That's how they are cast out. Okay? So you have to think about it like this. Whatever you're casting out, whatever you're trying to remove from your life, whatever it is, from your heart, because we're talking about the heart tonight. Whatever it is that you're trying to cast out, you have to be clean of that. So you can't defeat or have any victories if you have not conquered that thing on your own. So you're going to have to examine yourself, do the work on yourself that you feel like you want to see in other people. So the next thing is, do you have a good heart? What is your center? Okay, so if you're thinking about the center, and I haven't really mastered all of the chakras and things like that, but I definitely look into that kind of stuff as well, like with the chakras. And hopefully one night we can kind of like go into some details about the alignment of our chakras and things like that, because all of that is important in the balance of our mental health. So we have to think about these things. Now, let's say this. Okay, do you have a good heart? Your heart is your center, the cross at which your core decisions are made. Okay, so when you think about your heart, you're thinking about the core decisions that you feel, like deep down inside, like it's really deep down inside of you. So you like, okay, I feel deeply about whatever it is. It could be a relationship. It could be, a spiritual belief. It could be any of the sort. It does not have to be necessarily one thing, because we're all traveling in different circles of life, and we're all traveling in, different paths and different directions. So our hearts can lead us into different places depending upon the paths that we're on. Okay. I want us to think about this. The passion or compassion you show for a person. So, are you showing compassion? Are you showing hate? Because we can do all of those things. So what are you doing the most? Are you showing compassion, or are you showing passion for a person? Okay. Is it a healthy heart or a unhealthy heart that you're coming from? This is how we can examine what you would do and what you wouldn't do. Okay. So I want us to be thinking about that. I hope you guys' canvases are coming along good. Mine is coming. Let me show you. So this is what I have so far. I'm going somewhere with it. It's definitely singing. Okay? So it's definitely singing. All right. So now, okay. So I said this is how we can examine what you would and would not do. All right. So now, how do we heal the unhealthy heart? So first, what we have to do to heal the unhealthy heart, and we're going to define what an unhealthy heart is. We have to find out what the filth is. Okay, people? What the filth is. And then we have to blot it out. So now filth can be all things, including theft, envy, jealousy, hate, lust, rape, all things foul down to your tongue that cuts like the double-edged sword. So we're talking about all of these things. And all of these things play a part in our hearts and like how our hearts operate, what our hearts feel. You know what I mean? It could be relationship wise, it could be religious, it could be so many different things. But the thing about it is that it's still your core choice. It's the core choices that you're making at a given moment, at a given feeling. So I want us to examine that. Then the next thing I put on here is it is a healthy heart or a unhealthy heart. This is how we can examine what you would do and what you wouldn't do. Okay? So now, let's move on to our next page. So how do we get rid of the filth that we were just talking about? So we were talking about this filth and we recognize that all of our filth looks different. Some of our filth can be cussing somebody out, getting somebody told because they getting on our last nerve, right? That could be your filth, and you can have like a plethora of feelings like that. Excuse me, what are you doing over there getting? Okay, good night. Kids. See what I'm saying? Thank God this is ClearCanvas and we don't have no problems with the kids. We don't have any problems with anything. So do not feel like everything has to be perfect. This is a place of mental freedom. And we don't have to be perfect. We just have to paint the perfect pictures. Okay? So now we're talking about this filth that we're getting rid of, right? So now the thing is you need to treat the filth like a child and mold it in the right direction. So that means if you always snapping on somebody every time you say something, then to blot out that stain of filth that's in your heart in talking to someone like that, what you could do, some things that you could do would be to talk to yourself like you would a child. Say things like, okay, I need to talk better. I should not have said that to you. I should respect your feelings. I should respect your boundaries because all of these things are key components into our thinking, into the way that we think. Okay? And how we think is influenced by our hearts. So if your heart is filthy, then your mind's going to be filthy, people. So then that means you don't have a clear canvas. That means that your canvas is filthy, it's stained, it's disgusted because there is something that's creating an imbalance in your brain at that time. And so I want us to examine that because it's super important. Okay. All right. So I said you have to treat the filth like a child and mold it in the right direction. Kill the filth, blot out the stain. Now you're brand new. okay? Your heart is reborn. Your canvas is cleared, okay? Meaning your mind is clear at this time, okay? The reason you are experiencing this clarity is because your heart is clear, okay? And now the picture is brighter. And at this point, you can form new ideas. You can form new ideas and you can create new developments because your mind is clear and you have a clean heart. And then that means that demon that we were talking about, which is the filth, okay, that's able to be cast out. So that's another way to put it, depending on how you view life, okay, or it could be clearing of the mind, learning how to think positive thoughts, even when our lives get busy, our kids get on our nerves, whatever the case might be, our jobs, different encounters that we're having daily, weekly, yearly, we have to get that off. And the only way you can get that off is sometimes coming out to ClearCanvas, chilling, talking about it, expressing yourself, painting a picture, doing some things that could make life simplistic and fun. And, it's stress-free, it's lightweight, and it's for you. And then you get to keep a collection of your feelings on picture. And look at what's happening with my picture here. So we got some good stuff coming along. My African love song, baby. My African love song. So I'm super excited about how this paint is going to come out. And because it's looking so well, I really do think this is going to be a piece that I put up in my house. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an important topic to me. And I started this canvas last week. And we had a really good topic then. So now, give me 1 second. I hope my Clubhouse is still good. Let me hide that. Okay. So now, let's move on to our next portion. Okay, so the next thing I want us to recognize, guys, is once you have killed the filth, okay, we've blotted out the stains from the unhealthiness that whatever the unhealthiness is, and I think I gave quite a bit of examples. What did I? I don't know what I did with it, guys. 1 second. Oh, there it goes. And so some of the things that we've mentioned that was filth was theft, envy, jealousy, hate, lust, rape, all things foul down to your tongue, the things you say. Even if it's just like telling somebody something that can hurt their feelings, or you know what I mean? Just maybe speaking to your spouse, your wife, your husband, your whoever it is, your sister, like anybody that we're approaching. In order for us to maintain clear thoughts and have a clear canvas, we have to be able to articulate the things we're trying to say in a manner that's not going to be offensive to someone else, because this shows the character of your heart. These are the things that are important in choosing relationships, developing relationships, and being able to carry them out successfully. And it's definitely something that a lot of us lack being able to do. And you will be surprised because people have a filthy heart. I mean, in a filthy heart, you might not even be a bad person to have a filthy heart. You might just got a whole bunch of bad stuff like that you've been carrying for a long time that you have not released. And so what's happening is that you're getting overloaded. Your mind is getting clogged up, for Christ's sake, for God's sake, for whoever sakes, your own sakes, however you feel about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have got to get to a point where, I'm sorry, I got into my painting. I was feeling it. Okay, we have gotten to get to a point where we are trying to have a clear canvas, a brighter light. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense to walk around in darkness. Now, there are days that you will have to walk around dark. So I am in no way, shape, or form dismissing the darkness, because like I said, we have to dwell down in there sometimes. And I said that, I think, on our first ClearCanvas video. Darkness must abide, but you don't have to abide in it. You can live, you can move, you can operate in your own, way, okay, in your own strength. So now, all right, so the next thing I put down is, this is how we can become a master of self and properly discern. Okay? What is in your heart? How bad do you desire to manifest or have the things that's in your heart to really come to pass? So this has you going into your closet to figure out what it is that you really want out of life in your heart. Okay? And how bad do you desire it? And do you believe that you can get this thing to manifest in your life? How sure of it are you on the inside of your heart? Okay? Would you stand behind your decisions until death? That means you have thought about these decisions, you're making them, you're 100% sure about the decision that you're making. Your heart is set on it. It's set on that. It's not moving. It's not wavering. It's like, I'm 100% for 100%, 100%, 100% sure. Right? So now, let's see. When you can stand on something, okay, 100%, okay, you're the master of yourself, okay, you can properly discern because you know what you want, you know how bad you desire it, you know how to manifest it, okay, this is your cross, okay, so this is your center, your heart chakra, okay, I do know that much. Like I said, we're going to be talking about some other stuff, like, how to balance some of those things, and, just some effective tips and stuff like that. When I can pick up, I'll be sharing it with y'all here on ClearCanvas. And I'm welcoming all sharers of any types of things that you do when you're feeling like you need to just vent. And for me, it's painting. It's just doing this, talking, getting it off my mind, getting it off my chest, painting me a little picture, sipping me on some little whatever, and painting my African love song. I am super excited about this. So now, clear your canvases, guys. Okay, so now we just said this. This is your cross. This is how you really feel. Okay, your universe, okay, and your frequency, okay, in which you can operate. So now we all know about operating on different frequencies. That is Okay, so now if you want to talk about spiritual, we can talk about spiritual. But if you also want to talk about energy and understanding frequencies that's transmitted into the atmosphere, this is another level of examination of the heart. So when you're operating, what frequency are you on? Because that is very important with communication. Okay, it's very important with communication, and it plays a very big part of how the heart and mind are working together. Because you wouldn't want to do something that or communicate something in a way that can tear someone down, because that's not, you know, that's not it's not appropriate. So I want us to really like just sit there, pause, and clear your canvases and think about that. Clear your canvases and think about that. So now, so we're asking this: the frequency that you're operating on, is it healthy? Is it beneficial? Is it making you into a better person? Do you stand by your decisions 100% every day? This is your cross. This is your center. This is who you are. This is your frequency. This shows what exactly you have done to communicate your ultimate purpose here on the planet. And so that's how you heal the unhealthy heart. You get in there, you recognize the problem, which is the filth, which is the demon. You get rid of it, which means you're blotting it out. You're removing the stain. Okay? At that point, you're reborn, you're rebirthed. Your mind, your thoughts are clear because you've made peace with that thing. Once you've made peace, shalom, with that thing, then it can no longer keep you in bondage. Okay? And that is our goal here at ClearCanvas. We're here to free the mind. We're here to get out of bondage. We're here to discuss the matters that pondereth deep down within your soul daily. Whenever you have a topic you want to talk about, you want to get off your chest, just send it to me and we will talk about it at the next Clear Canvas. And if you need an emergency session, I will be willing to come on and do those too, because I'm all about uplifting the kingdom. And the kingdom is where, guys? It's in here. Your heart is your kingdom. Your mind is your kingdom. And all of these things have to be aligned if we want to have good days, people. If we want to have great days. Now, let me give you guys a health tip. So today, thanks to a very wonderful herbalist on the planet, I took my first green drink. Okay, I just blended up some good vegetables, mixed it with water, distilled water, and I drank it. And so that's going to be a regimen to cleanse the blood. You know, I talk about sickle cell on my channel a little bit because I have and understand the disease, and I do know that the blood is a very big deal, and this green drink is a good cleanser for the blood. So I'm going to be charting my experiences and seeing how the natural formulas are working for my body, along with trying to take some supplements and other things that can help benefit the purpose. So I just wanted to share that little one piece with thee. Now, so the question is, the last question of the night that I'm gonna say is, are you happy with yourself? Okay, are you happy with yourself? So now, um, let's see. I'm gonna try to make sure the class is not really over an hour, even though I allot 2 hours each night. That I do it so that we have enough time for questions and answers and just good comments and encouragement across the board. So now, the question is, are you happy with yourself? If you're happy with yourself, then that means that you have a healthy heart because you're okay with where life has you right now. Personally, I feel like I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm super excited. My heart is light. My heart is full of love. I have full of compassion to give. And I have so much passion as well to give. Um, that's just kind of like reserved, but the compassion is there. And the compassion is what drives me to want to do ClearCanvas and to find a way to help our people because we have suffered. And I know that in suffering, there is always something there to save, something there to catch you when things look super, super gloomed. Okay? And I hope that I'm a part of that puzzle for you because people are hurting. People are, they have heavy hearts, guys. So that means that there's like 10 layers of filth that they have to peel off. And that is a lot of self work. That takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of encouragement. It takes a lot of self determination and time because if you're not doing the work, then you're just continuously being overlaid and filled, overlaid and filled, overlaid and filled. And that's not what we want to do. We want to get to a point. We want to get to a point where the filth can come for just a second, okay? And you can kind of like bounce that thing off. Like, okay, you know what? This is not about to piss me off today. Okay, that's how you know you're becoming a master of the filth. Okay, like you have to catch yourself. Like I know I had got a call. When I get certain calls and the calls make me upset, what I do is, you know what? I catch myself. I say, listen, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you later because I need to go ahead on and I need to blot out the filth. Okay, but if you don't blot that filth out, you let it ponder deep within. What happens is you end up going off. You end up cussing somebody out, or you end up upset with yourself all day. And I know people feel like this because I feel like this. Like when somebody piss you off on the phone and you just think about that thing all day. All day you just like, they ticked me off. They said this, they did this. You know, like what is it that I need to do to shift the balance, to shift the scales, to get back into a neutral level of operation, which is the center, which is the core, which is the cross, which is who we are, our kingdoms, our mindsets. Okay, and the goal is to have a clear canvas. So that's just pretty much it tonight, guys. Really quick, really short, like a nice little vibe. Look at my African love song. It's looking so cute, y'all. Ta-da! I feel good about this thing. So it kind of makes me feel like I'm in Africa, you know, in Nigeria. It's because I did trace my ancestry. And yes, I am Nigerian and I love in Congo Bantu. All right. But yes, I'm super excited about my heritage, who I am, and It's so inspiring to be able to paint this African love song tonight here on Clear Canvas. Don't forget, guys, you can like us, okay? You can share this message. It's going to be on Facebook. You can send us a friend request. You can know whatever topics we doing. You can speak. I'm on Clubhouse, so you can just log in and listen. You don't have to have your face on because everybody don't want to be seen. But I would love to have your comments, your views on any of the topics that I'm speaking on. You can chime in. If this helped you and you like vibing with Clear Canvas, don't forget to listen and watch in the future. We'll have all different kinds of music, all different kinds of vibes. Sometimes we're going to talk about some different herbs and, space sanitations, all types of things that's encouraging healing in the atmosphere. That is the ultimate goal. I would like it if you guys can send me a picture of your canvas so it can be featured on our web pages and just to keep a record of what we're doing here with the business. And we'll be doing some votes. Once I start getting a lot of participants, we'll do some votes. And you guys can win some canvases and win some paints. And yeah, we can really just make this a great little thing. I'm looking forward to posting up this canvas tonight and also hanging it soon in my house. And also, you guys we can do outside of the drawings, we can do where you can sell your art if you want to amongst people that come in to Clear Canvas. I'm completely cool with that. But yes, I am super excited about what Clear Canvas is doing. So send a picture of your canvas to clearcanvascorp@gmail.com. That is Clear Canvas Corp, CORP, @gmail.com. And you can also send donations if you want to with the $ Clear Canvas Corp on Facebook if you would like. It's just anytime if you want to donate. The proceeds go towards canvases and paintbrushes for people who want to join the support group. So it's that simple. It's super fun. It's super relaxing for me. I love to get on here and talk about these little things. If you miss sessions and can't make it, it's okay. You can always go back, rewatch it on YouTube. Or you can, if you download the Clubhouse app, you can also rewatch it on Clubhouse. I don't know what happened today with this studio. It definitely pulled a different number on Restream. So I'm going to have to go and figure out what the technical difficulty was because I want people to be able to come in, type in the chat, and different things like that. So hopefully that's okay. Thank you again for vibing out with Clear Canvas. And remember to paint your brighter picture. Okay, keep your mind clear and vibe clearly. Okay, because that is the whole point of Clear Canvas, to vibe clearly. I hope you guys have a wonderful, stress-free, beautiful evening. I hope you learned a couple of things with our little topic tonight on I don't know why it's showing is love enough in a relationship. I'm really gonna have to go edit and figure out how this thing is going. But yes, tonight's topic is how to heal the unhealthy heart. So hopefully all went well with the recording. I'll go and try to edit if I can or if I need to. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm your host, B at Clear Canvas.
and I will talk to you next time.